All right, so if you've played around with Claude Code, you've probably had that jaw-dropping moment, right? You throw a massive prompt at it, something crazy like build me a whole app, and it just does it. But today we're going to pull back the curtain and really dig into why that works. There's a totally new way to think about AI, a new mental model that honestly is going to change the game for you. So let's get into it.
It really all comes down to this one super powerful idea. Forget thinking about AI as just a tool or some clever chatbot. No, think of it this way. AI is labor. That's it. It's software engineering labor, ready to be deployed, ready to do actual work for you. So this brings us to the big question, right? We've all seen it work, but why are these huge, detailed prompts the secret sauce? Understanding the why here is what separates just, dabbling with AI from getting that insane 1000x productivity boost. And it all kicks off with a simple shift in how we see things. Okay, to really tap into that power, we need to adopt this new model. It's time to stop thinking about AI as a little helper or an assistant. We need to start seeing it for what it is, a full-on workforce. Let's call it AI labor.
And the real magic word here is autonomous. This is so much more than just grabbing a little code snippet to paste into your project. We're talking about giving an AI agent a complex job and having it run with it, on its own, from start to finish.
This didn't just happen overnight. It's been an evolution, really. It all started in what you could call phase 1, snippets. You'd ask for a little bit of text or a single function, and you'd copy and paste it. Then we moved into phase 2, right? Where we could get the AI to edit or even create whole files for us. But now we're in phase 3. This is where we can task the AI to bring an entire vision to life across a whole application. Okay, but with all this incredible new power comes a new problem, a big one. Because if we keep using our old habits, the old ways of talking to AI, we actually create this massive bottleneck, and it just strangles all of that potential. And here's the hard truth. With the old way of prompting, with those tiny step-by-step instructions, you are the bottleneck. It's that classic boss looking over your shoulder scenario. You're not helping. You're actually holding it back. You become the single point where everything slows down. So what that really means is this. AI labor can work on a ton of things at once, in parallel, like a huge team of developers all coding at the same time. But if you're just feeding it one little task at a time, you just kill that superpower. You can't scale. You lose all the parallelism. And it all starts with how you prompt. So this is the choice every developer faces now. It's a fork in the road. Are you going to be the micromanager, bogged down in every little detail? Or are you going to be the leader, the one who sets the vision and lets their team run with it? All right, so how do we make sure we're not that micromanager? Well, it takes a whole new approach to your work. It's a total mindset shift, really. You have to go from being a task giver to being a true visionary leader. Just look at the difference here. It's night and day. The micromanager is all about implementation details. Write me a function to sort these expenses. But the leader? The leader gives the vision. Make this list of expenses look incredibly bold, beautiful, and modern. See? They're not telling it how to do it. They're defining the what and the why in a way that actually inspires a better outcome. And this is the payoff. This is what it's all about. When you prompt like a micromanager, you get one coworker. A smart one for sure, but still just one. But when you prompt like a leader, man, it's like having a team of hundreds, maybe even 1,000 developers all working at the same time to make your vision a reality. So what does this actually look like in the real world? Let's look at some of these bold, visionary prompts that really unlock that massive scale. I know, this probably sounds a little crazy, but this is exactly how you should be prompting. You have to challenge it, use emotional, ambitious words. Honestly, it wasn't until I started writing prompts like this that I was just completely blown away by the results. You're giving it a goal, not just a to-do list. Here's another fantastic example of thinking like a leader. You're not saying, go change these specific files or write this specific CSS. No, you're pointing out the problem. It's inconsistent, and you're giving it a gold standard to aim for. You're essentially telling it, hey, go figure this out, study what's good, understand the pattern, and then apply it everywhere else. So this all leads to a new way of doing things. Let's call it
problem-focused prompting. It's simple, really. Step 1, you just describe the big picture problem. Something like, it's so hard to get all my expenses together for tax season. Step 2, you give it all the context it needs. And then, step 3, you hit it with the big challenge. Create something amazing to solve this for me.
Just keep this number in your head, 1,000. When you start prompting like a leader, you're not getting a little bit of help. You are directing a workforce of 1,000 software developers. And the jump in productivity you get from this, it's not small. It's not incremental. We're not talking about a 10 or 20% boost here. Moving from being a micromanager to being a leader is a massive exponential leap in what you can get done. This is how you get those 1000x results.
So let's pull all this together and really lock in what your new role looks like. Because this isn't just about learning a new trick for writing prompts. This is about fundamentally changing who you are as a developer.
You have to remember this. You are not just talking to a chat interface anymore. Claude Code is an AI agent. It's your personal command center for this huge pool of AI labor. And honestly, thinking of it as just another chatbot is the single biggest mistake you can possibly make. And what that means is your job description has basically changed. You're not just a coder anymore. You're a leader. Your main job is to provide the vision, to task your AI labor force, to think about scaling your engineering, to communicate bold challenges. You're leading an AI team.
So I want to leave you with this one last thought, because if you remember anything, it should be this. Stop thinking of Claude Code as your assistant. It's not. It's your team. It's your team of 1,000 developers, and they are just sitting there waiting for your vision. So the only question left is, what vision are you going to give them?